What's up, and welcome to another edition of Loose Beats, where we chill out and make a beat. And it's a new year. We got some new music and some new projects going on. Make sure you check out our podcast and Cushing and our Instagrams, everything we do.
We're always putting up new stuff.
And this week we got this beat called Faucet, just because it just flooded everywhere. And I like that shit. Let's go ahead and jump in to what we got. We got a couple synths laid out here, a couple art pads. Let's go ahead and hear the weirdness. This one is an alien language ARP that's in your ES2. And it's just weird as shit. You can see our MIDI. I'm just playing some chords with a varying high note. And there I actually am moving the chord structure, but just barely. And so we work through those. We got another little movement here at the end, so we can jump up to those really high-pitched alien bell type shit. And then we bring in, just to keep our weirdness, we got this broken metal marimba. I love all the twisted industrial sounds. This is kind of one of those like robot jungle, like a jungle that's made out of metal. And it's still working through our same chord pattern here. It's kind of moving up and down a little bit. So that's our basic little weird melody today, really off kilter from what we normally do. But you can see how it's just confusing. Yeah, I like this shit. Yeah, and that broken metal shit is cool. So we got our weird ass melody here, and then really what makes it in this one is our little arcade. We had an arcade sample pulled, and then I just fucked with a little bit. And it's some Vox, some twisted Vox. I went in and tweaked a few things, and then just kind of played a collection of samples back and forth. You've seen me and a bunch of people go through arcade. It's really fun, but it's just hard to get the right thing. Sometimes it's hard to get the tempo perfectly matched up without it lagging a little bit. But go ahead and hear our weird little sample here. Yeah, you can see where I'm going with that. That'll probably be just the idea of the hook, and give us some little gaps in between it for a nice verse or two. So with that, with our weird little melody here, our alien melodies, we got an 808. We got two different 808s that it's varying between, and you can kind of see why I did that. But let's go ahead and hear their tone difference here. That's just in your EXS 24. I always turn on mono and pull up our glide a little bit so you can do those little movements that I like so much. And the reason I separated it was because on this second 808, it just gives that the speaker, the like drop sub kind of speaker blown kind of sound, and that shit'll sound good on some subs or in a car. And the variation between the two, so it like hits and then it kind of like brings it back up, this changes the vibe of it. I have it pulling that sub up a little bit. So we got that with our weird melody, and then lastly we can go ahead and hear what our intro sounds like with all the things I've shown you so far here. Yeah, you can see what I'm going for. This is some alien abduction shit. I love it. And so let's see, we bring in the beat right about here. And I've only got one pattern so far. Probably break out a few more. Let's go ahead and hear what this pattern sounds like. We got pretty basic kick, a 707 kick. This one's our nice little glitch noise. You can hear that by itself. And see, with it running 3 at a time, like it doesn't give it time to finish the note, so it gives it more of a little choppy, almost like a hi-hat feel. And then we actually have a 808 hat down here, kind of following the pattern. If you'll see, they get that first one, but then they kind of scatter off and bounce off of each other. We got another glitch. That one's weird shit. It sounds like a motorcycle in the distance or something. We got our snare, pretty basic snare on that, and then a second snare, which is a little tighter and a lot more reverb sound, you know. So all together we got this. And we just got a couple glitches in here. You can see just a few micro edited things. Chop it up a little bit. There's another one. And it just runs into it, and I like using, you know, mixing up different things to use as snare and hi-hats as you go on. It just gets boring hearing the same kind of clicks. And so I've just been expanding out and trying to experiment with some different weird noises, some glitch shit. And so let's hear what this running into this beat right here sounds like. Those glitch noises like really do some good. It makes it just really sound unique, you know. Jump that tempo a little bit. So, you know, this is just kind of our basic setup here. We got a couple little drops. I will want to go in a little more and fuck with a few different patterns here when I bring it back. But for now, I just like that basic setup. That little, it almost sounds like a clock ticking kind of thing. Like that's what that brings it together for me. Once we get everything together here, I got a couple ideas on the vocals, but nothing put down that sounds solid enough to show. And got a couple other ideas that we could go with too. But you know, just to show you a few ideas of our drops where we can kind of place them in here. Back to the aliens getting pulled up into the sky, and then when the beat hits is when the door shuts and they've got you forever. So anyway, it's a good beat, and you know, that's pretty much it. I just need some good words. I'm also trying to sell this one too if anyone does want it. You can go to either hit me up on Instagram or go to Soundy and just look under Cushing. You'll see my symbol there. And you can download it for free and fuck with it if you want. You can lease it for $20 and actually put it out if you make something you really like out of it. So hit me up if you want that. It's a good little sound. If you're looking for some freaky abduction shit, which, we're about to know, the government's about to tell us a lot of shit about aliens. You gotta be ready. Got the song. And, check out everything we do on T&D channel and check out all our music. And we love you guys. Y'all be good. And
Peace out.